Hi, this is video number 4, and on this video we will talk about moving, copying, editing the Excel worksheets, and we will start now to copy from a worksheet to another. At first now, if you want to add a worksheet, you press this sign, you click on this plus sign, and if you want to copy the data, simply can copy and paste it like that. Then, if you want to add a column or a row, this is what you will do. I press the escape button for just to take out the selection. Now, if you want to add a column, you press here. If you want it on like before C, then you press Control, Shift, and plus sign. Okay. To delete a column or just take it back, Control, Shift, and minus sign. Okay, sorry, Control and minus sign. There's no shift. Only in adding a column, you'll use Control, Shift, and plus sign. Okay. Removing a column is Control and minus sign. Now, for adding a row, you can, we will talk about the hiding later. Now, to add a row is Control, Shift, and plus. To take that row out, minus, Control and minus, Control and minus again. So, Control and Z for undo, because we removed that. Now, for a row, now here we will add a row also. A column or a row. Control and minus. Now, if you want to hide them, just right click and hide. If you want to hide the three of them, hide them too. Then come back here and hide, and now for the B, you unhide again. This is how you do it for the row or the columns. Okay. Now, if you want to change the size for it, like this, intentionally I left it like that. There's two ways. You can go to the column and resize it from here, or you can select this one and this one and this one, B, C, D, F, and click, double left click on these columns, and it will auto fit for the words or for whatever you have typed in these columns, like that. Just double click on it, it will auto fit. we talked about hiding and unhiding. The same with the cell. If you want to resize the cell, you resize it from here. You can make it this big or you can make it smaller. Now, we're done with those. We will talk about we talked about the autofill for column or cell. That's with double click. We talked about hiding columns, how to hide them like that. Right click and it will show you the options. Now to add or delete a worksheet, the plus sign. How to rename the worksheet. You can rename it by right click and rename or just double click on the sheet. And this is monthly budget. And this is, you can use the name. This is the practice monthly budget. And this is copy of the monthly budget. Now to copy a worksheet, the rename we did it, you can add up to 255 worksheets per Excel workbook. And to delete a worksheet, just be careful of that because when you delete a worksheet, there's no undo. So usually with everything you do, use the make it a habit, a good habit on Excel. Every time you finish entering some data, just use the Control and S. That's to save it. Usually, just make it an habit because if you let's delete this. That worksheet was gone because it doesn't have a data. But look, when you have a data, what it will ask you for. Microsoft Excel will permanently delete this sheet. Do you want to continue? There is no undo. There is no undo or redo for this step. So if you want to delete it, just make sure that you don't waste your time entering the data, then you just delete it by mistake. So this is the way to delete it. Just delete it, will be gone. And as I mentioned, keep saving on each step of work you finish. Now, if you want to move a worksheet, move or copy, right click, then you can add it on new book, and you can create a copy too. Workbook, this is what I'm using now, book 1. This is the sheets I have on the workbook, so you know the difference between workbook, which is the Excel document, and the sheets are inside, refer to sheet. And move to the end, create a copy, and move the sheet. You'll see it here. Exactly the same. From this one to monthly budget 2. If you want to reorder it, just hold the left click and you can move it. If you just want to copy it without this step of right click and move or copy, just like a shortcut, hold on the control key and drag it with the left click. You see this small plus sign over the mouse arrow? That means that's a copy. So this is number 3, copied it with control and left click. Hold the control first and move it. You see the plus sign? It's coming out and disappear. Now we moved it. Left click, control, copy. Without the control, it will just move it. Okay? Thank you for watching, and please subscribe for the channel. See you on next video. This is video number 4, and we'll see you on video number 5. Thanks.